Hi there, Carly Cunningham from Big Bold Brand, where I am the big thinker and creative and communications strategist. I'm down at Small Business BC because I am one of the experts for the Ask the Expert program. And if you have branding, marketing, or communications questions, you can reach out and actually access my expertise through their Ask the Expert program. If you want to find out more about that, you can go to Small Business BC's website. And I'm down here this afternoon because I had 3 appointments this morning, had a lot of fun with the entrepreneurs that I got to work with. And what I wanted to share with you today was one of the top questions that keeps coming up in my sessions with a lot of the small business owners here. And so that question is, how do I attract and engage with my ideal clients? Meaning, where do I find them? How do I engage them in a conversation that they're interested in? And ideally, what you want to do is you want to know how to close them. You want to close that sale. So I'm going to address the first part of that question. So you really want to know who your ideal client is. You want to gain a deep understanding of that person. And a lot of blogs that I've read talk about the avatar, and that's a really good way to sum them up in a synthesis, but what I'm going to challenge you to do is go really deep and gain an understanding as if you were in their head. An easy way to do this, if you've been working with some ideal clients, or you can say, I would really love to work with that person, is use them as an example and start to break down who they are, what do they love, what are their values. Get inside their head. Where do they hang out? What do they read? Why would they even be interested in working with you? Start to ask yourself those questions. There's lots of great blogs out there with lots of different ways to build target audience profiles. Start by collecting those questions and beginning to answer them. If you don't have an ideal client in mind, you really are in the startup phase, what you can do is you can reach out to people who you believe would be your ideal clients and start asking them to answer those questions for you. Do your market research. So step 2 in the process is figuring out what makes you different. If I was your ideal client, why would I buy from you over the competition? And that can have to do with the process that you use. It can have to do with the expertise and the way you go about doing your business. You could bring certain credentials or education into this that your competition doesn't have. How are you going to beat your competition? What advantages do you have? So that's step 2. Step 3 is this. You want to take those differentiators, go back and look at your target audience, and you want to understand how what makes you different brings them value. Said another way is, how does what you make you different become a better way to help them solve the problems that they have? Because you always want to translate whatever you're communicating to them, whatever you're engaging in a conversation with them, you want to know how what you do and how you do it and why you're different translates to value for them. You've got to give me a really good reason to take money out of my wallet and give it to you. So there's my top 3 tips. Hopefully they help. Hopefully they get you some traction. And if you've got more branding and marketing questions, you know where to go. Go to the Small Business BC website and book an appointment. And there's a ton of other experts too in many different areas. So if you've got a problem somewhere else, check them out too. Thanks.